Hi everybody, this is Rhys Barber from Audiology Associates. Thank you very much for watching our video today. Apologies for not doing any videos for the last 5-6 days. I've been ill, so I haven't been in clinic, but first day back today. So what we have for you today is bilateral earwax removal. A few people have asked if we can show a bilateral rather than just the normal sort of one ear that we do. And what you can see on here is got some very soft wax which is just blocking the ear canal. So we're just using a standard size ulnar tube to remove that. The little grey squiggly thing you can see in front of the camera there is just a little grey curly hair that's coming in from out of the ear, which is just getting in the way slightly, but we can work around it, it's not a problem. So we're just trying to get a grip on the softer, slightly wetter sections of wax and skin that you can see here, just to try and remove those first. So you can see there's a little bit of skin there before we go back in. And you can see a little bit more skin, you can see all that getting sucked into the machine there. So this is a larger chunk that's just we just encountered here, so we're just going to try and maneuver this down the canal if we can. There we go, just see it starting to move. This wax is actually still quite sticky, so as we're maneuvering it, what it's doing is you can see it's sort of kind of lengthening the wax a little bit. So it's just tapering the wax down rather than manoeuvring the whole section, which is what we'd like to do. So I just don't think it's going to come out cleanly. Just wiggling up and down, trying to get as much grip on this as we can. Thank you to everybody who responded to the poll we put on as well about the question and answer video. Loads of people came back and said that would be something they would be interested in watching. So we're in the process of opening a new clinic, which should be finished in about a week and a half, 2 weeks. So I'm just going to finish doing the clinic first, and then what I thought we'd do is a little video tour of the clinic if you want it, and we'll organise getting the Q&A video done as well. So when that gets a bit closer to the time, we'll work out how we're going to do that best for you guys. So start having to think about what questions you'd like to ask. So you can just see we're just starting to get a grip on the back section of this wax, so that the larger piece that's been causing most of the trouble. I don't think I'm going to get this at the ear canal in one, so I'm just manoeuvring it to the outer section of the ear canal, so I can just get the Jobson horn in safely behind it then in a second. There you go, you see the Jobson horn just going over the top, just inside the canal, and just manoeuvring this down. Just broke a little bit off. It's difficult sometimes with the Jobson horn, although you try and keep quite constant pressure on it to try and remove it in one big chunk. Sometimes it'll just hit a softer section of the wax and just pull through the centre of it. So you can see there we are, that's the piece we removed. A little bit of wax debris there on the outer portion of the ear canal, so just hoover that up with the suction. And we've got a lovely shiny eardrum. You'll see at the top of the eardrum there's a little brown patch here. This is just basically a bit of oil. It's not wax as such, so there's no point in removing that with suction. This is the other side. Much softer wax. This gentleman's been using a lot of olive oil just to try and soften this up. So that's where you can see all that liquid in there is. So we're just working along this this wax. Now, rather than this being sort of one huge piece, there are lots of little pieces all sort of sitting in front of one another. So I'm just removing some of the smaller bits of skin and debris that's holding this in before we start working on the main section, which is just sitting behind it. There we are, just getting a grip. You can see just turning this wax, trying to get to the softer pieces underneath, because that's where you'll get a better grip with the suction. There you go, just trying to manoeuvre it a bit further forwards. Same principle with this one, because we can see this section now is a much larger piece. We're just going to try and manoeuvre this to the outer portion of the ear canal, just sort of right towards the entrance of the canal, so I can get a grip on it with the Jobson horn. I apologise to the people that commented and have asked questions over the last few days. I haven't got around to catching up on those yet. Like I said, it's my first day back today, so I'm just going to, if you bear with me, I will respond to everybody. It's just going to take me a little bit of time to work through all the comments. There we are. You can see this last section coming away. Oh, it's nearly there. There you go. Just as we pull it out, the canal actually dropped off the end of the Jobson horn, so I had to pick it up with a suction. There we go. Let's take a look in here. Now there's still a bit more debris behind, so I'm just going to work these last few pieces of wax down the canal now. There you go, that's the first section. Just trying to get a grip with the section. There we are. Now these pieces are actually a little bit harder, so it's not always as easy to get the section grip on them, so you've got to kind of turn them around and try and find the best section to get a grip on. There's a bit of oil on that one, which helps the grip. There we go. And the last section, I just took the last bit away. And when you take a look in there now, you can see there's one last little bit. We've got a lovely eardrum behind it, so it's all looking very healthy, lovely and shiny. Just the last piece, there we go. Nice healthy looking eardrum. This is what we took away from both ears. So you can see there was quite large chunks in both ears there. Yeah, all looks very good. Well, thanks again for watching, and if you do like the videos, then please like, share, subscribe, and as always guys, take care.